How would you like a large shrub with beautiful silvery leaves that can also work as a privacy screen? The one I'm talking about is Elaeagnus, so let's get into it. Now, Elaeagnus is also sometimes called silverberry or thorny olive, depending on the species. Now, this one here does not have any thorns, which is nice. Now, this plant is super cool for a bunch of reasons. Obviously, the silvery foliage makes it unique looking in the landscape, and the leaves are almost leathery and almost have kind of a sandpaper feel to them. And it's also very drought tolerant once it gets established, and it can handle hot, blazing sun. Now, the reason it makes for such a good privacy screening plant is because it gets fairly large, about 8 to 10 feet tall and wide, but it also grows fast. You see, it can grow these really long canes and shoots really quickly within just a matter of weeks, and then eventually the whole plant is gonna catch up and branch out to these longer shoots. That means if you're on a budget, you can start with smaller sized plants and they're going to grow up to be mature size much more quickly than other species you might use. The Elaeagnus does flower. The flowers are pretty small and they're not necessarily noticeable by sight right away, but you will smell them before you see them because they are extremely fragrant. I think they smell great. They also make a little berry that can turn red or purple that wildlife likes to eat. Now, there are a couple of different species that have been invasive in certain parts of the country, but most of the time in nurseries, what you will find is the Elaeagnus ebingii, which is a cross that is sterile and does not become invasive. And they do grow well in zones 6 through 9. There are also some newer ones that have variegated leaves, which are really cool. And if you like the look of a more manicured shrub, these can be hedged and pruned and take to that very nicely. Definitely a fun one to add into your landscape.